We start with the 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. If we refer to our analysis when the price was here, we mentioned we can look for buy as a short term, and this is what we get. And we mentioned if the price tag the previous top, we can expect the price to either drop or correct. This is what we get. Okay, now I want to see what's the next and how we can look at the chart. Anyway, we move to higher time frame, we move to daily chart. All right, this is where we expected the price to drop, which is 0.0059. We remove this one and this line. Okay, now we mentioned from now, if we get any reversal, we can look for buy. But the question is, how long the price can consolidate here before we get the reversal? Okay. Anyway, we want to see how we can trade based on lower time frame. In this case, we move to forward chart. One thing I need to highlight here, it depends how we can look at this correction. All right, two ways we can look for this correction. In both of them, we can expect the price to drop. All right, the first option, which when the price was before we get this move, the way we have been looking for was we have been looking for this one correction as a 1 2 3 in relative to this and this. All right, that's why we mentioned if we look at this as a one wave, as a correction, we can expect the price to reverse. But when we put this one in relative to this, when we refer to the indicators, we don't have the divergence. And as well here. That's why we could expect to get one move up. At least we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before we get the reversal. That means the first option was we look for the three waves, which was 1, 2, 3. With the divergence, we look for the reversal. Since we don't have the divergence, we can expect this one turn to 5 waves before we look for the reversal. All right, that's mean the first option, we have been looking for this correction as a 1, 2, 3. This is the start of the reversal. Because if it was ABC with the divergence, we can look for reversal. But no, we got the three waves, but we don't have the divergence. All right. What I want to say is that mostly we can expect this one turn to a 5 waves. All right. First, we talk about the three waves. If this is the only correction as a three waves, we can consider this one as a reversal, and we can expect to get the flat here for continuation. That means we can expect this one drop a bit more than any reversal. We can look for trade. And the second option, we can put this one as a 1, 2, 3 as an internal correction, including this one as a 1, 2, 3 as an internal correction. And this is the first correction, third correction. We can expect to get one more drop, and we can look for the internal flat, bigger flat as a running before we get the reversal. That's mean we're looking for the last wave. Okay, in both options, we can expect the price to drop. But the question is how deep this one can be. If this is in relative to this, we can expect this one even break this one and retest this low. Okay, mostly the possibility of the price to retest this low is very, low. The possibility is very low. Maybe we can expect the price at least retest this low or here before we get the reversal. But if we look at the the first option, which was a three wave, that means we can expect the flat. All right, in both of them again, we were looking for the price to drop before we get the reversal. How deep it can go, it depends. All right, in this case, we don't need to make it so complicated. We prefer this one drop, then any reversal from there we look for trade, because the way we can look at this structure in two different ways. Anyway, how we can look for trade, if we move to 1 hour chart. All right, as we mentioned, we can expect the price to drop. How deep it can go based on the FIP we can consider, but we don't need to really care about that. What we do is that the first things we wait for the price to drop. Any reversal we can look for trade. That means if we see any reversal, we can take the trade at least with the short move flag. All right, and we expect at least the price to break this low. Right, that's mean if he wants to look for trade, let this one to confirm the drop. Then if we get any reversal point, we'll take the trade, we start to manage. But right now we don't have a reversal point. That's why we have to wait and see how deep it can go. All right, at the first we only look at this as a flat. All right, at least let this one drop a bit more, at least retest this the lowest price within this correction before we look for the reversal. All right. But how about if the price continue from here? At the same time, we can have entry above this in case the price sharply reverse from here without giving us a deeper correction. Okay, but having entry above this, we need to have a proper management, because what we want the price reverse, break and continue the price tag, and continue the price reverse tag. We see it's not moving within 1 or 2 hours. We should take out the trade, because of the possibility even this move give us internal correction for one move up before we get the down move. Because if we get one move up, we internally also we can get the divergence, and that one can confirm the price for the to drop and retest the previous low. All right. Anyway, right now the first option, if in case if the price can reverse from here, we can have entry above this as I mentioned. But having entry above the stop is really risky. What we want the price to reverse, break and tag and continue the price reverse tag, which is not moving within the 1 or 2 hours, you take out the trade. And the best option, if this one turn to a deeper correction, at least retest the lowest price within this correction, then any reversal from there we can look for a trade. Okay. Anyway, right now we're looking at this any buy setup from here, from this correction. If we get, we can look for trade. And what we're looking for sharp move, continuation, not the corrective move. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.